What's going on, guys? My name is Skogey. This is Steezy Racing, and it has been a long time since I've been on here on YouTube. I apologize. I'm going to stop ignoring it, I promise, but I did need a little bit of a push in the right direction to start working on this stuff again, and the semi-viral video here in the shorts is what did it. Real quick, this video is showing a 50-lap race here on the new track at R1. After this crash here, getting taken out on the grid, I end up in dead last, 23rd out of 23 drivers, and the rest of this is me making my way through in the first stint. Really cool footage, and then we've got one of the leaders up in the top right there was also wearing one of my cameras, and he was doing great too. So, a lot of fun stuff to watch, but I want to talk about what I'm going to be doing here, and why I haven't been doing things here, and all of that. And really, it's not much of an excuse, but I've just been trying to focus hard on my TikTok, because I've actually been making money on the TikTok, and a good bit of money. Like, it's been pretty much a part-time job now, so I've been putting all of my effort and focus into that. But now, with this video doing well on YouTube, I'm kind of in the range where I can almost hit that monetization level, and that is going to make doing YouTube videos way more worth it again. And I mean, YouTube was my first love. This is everything that I've been trying to do forever. But TikTok was working, so I had to keep hitting that button while it was working. If this is going to start working, I am glad to add this to my arsenal and spend more time on it. But it is a lot harder now too. I've been accustomed to doing 1-minute videos, and now I need to think of stuff to say for 11 whole minutes. It's a whole different game. Commentating, I mean, I'm not using the entire race here in this. You're only getting my very first stint, which is about 11 minutes. That is much different than 1 minute. And it makes it a lot harder to get through. So it's been a little daunting to jump back into YouTube, especially when I don't see the reward as much, and I can spend that time making TikToks that I very much do see a reward, but now I'm just having to open my horizons a little bit more and focus on both, because I need to do everything that can be worth it. I need to not let this audience just have the shorts that I make that aren't even really purpose made for YouTube. They're just repurposed TikTok content. I should give this more attention. It deserves it. One of the things that I'm already planning on doing to start that trend is a couple of series. One, I wanted to start some sort of sim racing series, whether it's online races or a career mode in some sort of game or something. Something where I'm on the wheel and pedals and doing a consistent gaming thing is going to be coming at some point. I've got to start recording that. I don't know exactly when that's going to start, but hopefully in January that'll start coming out. And then also, I want to start doing at least weekly karting videos. I've got so much content now. My original plan was to try to post pretty much everything that I've done kind of in order, so you can see the progression of how I've been getting better. But with the hiatus I took off of YouTube and just everything else, it's not going to be possible or make sense for me to do that. I need to be doing highlights, just posting the good, exciting races and giving those the attention that they deserve to. So that will be coming. And finally, I'm going to start streaming more. I've been streaming on Twitch a lot, probably 4 days a week. I want to start bringing some of those streams over to YouTube instead, see if they do any better here. I don't know that they will. I don't know if that'll stick, but I do want to at least start giving the audience over here on YouTube a little bit more attention, especially since Twitch hasn't been doing that well. Like, it's been okay, but not really great enough to make me, like, loyal to there and want to stick there right now, because it has been struggling a little bit. This year on TikTok has been a total dream come true, because I have been capitalizing on it perfectly all throughout the year. I need to put that same effort into YouTube and the other platforms that I'm on, because if I can do this well on one, I know I can do well on the others. I just need to do better. And if I can put more work into this and have it do even a fraction of as good as the other ones are doing, it'll be worth it. So YouTube is going to be one of my main focuses this next year, trying to put out quality videos, a good enough quantity of videos, and try to develop this audience a little bit more. Because I have wanted to be a professional YouTuber since I was 10 years old probably, and the fact that I've got a kind of laid out path in front of me at this point, with already having a bit of a fan base somewhere else, is kind of surreal. And it has been really, honestly, like, I've been kicking myself so hard that I haven't been able to do better about being on top of it already. I feel like I've kind of wasted this past year on YouTube just doing intermittent shorts and a couple videos, when I clearly could have been doing so much more and so much better on this platform to grow myself and my brand. And I'm excited to start doing that more now. I just kind of tripped myself up. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this, but it's very, very cool, and I promise that it is going to be my main priority going forward. Going forward, YouTube and TikTok are going to be more equal, and hopefully this, by the end of next year, will be a truly viable source of income for me, because it's great what I'm getting now, don't get me wrong, but it's certainly not enough to live on or do only this. Like, I still need to rely on my job too. I would love to not have to rely on it and be able to do this. That would be amazing. And it really gets surreal when you realize that that's not just wishful thinking anymore. Like, I had 30 million views on TikTok last year. It was only about 1 million here on YouTube. It was like 5 million, I think, on Instagram, which isn't as much, obviously, but regardless, those are great numbers, and I should be able to do something with that. Before I continue talking about that, my friend here, who is in the top corner, is now pressuring me. He has already done one of his pit stops. I haven't done mine yet. So it's really frustrating that he was able to get up on me so quickly, because I'm essentially a 25-second pit stop behind him right now. Even though I'm in front of him on track, I'm essentially 25 seconds behind him. And that sucks, because I usually can be a contender for the podium here, and him going by me in this corner just showed me how off pace I was. I knew he must have had a fresher kart because he got by me on the straight so easily. He must have had a little bit more battery than me, but either way, him getting by me was a sign that I wasn't doing too great. But I spent the rest of my time here just trying to follow him as closely as I could, and eventually, by the time he lost me, at the end of the video here, I had to pull off and take my pit stop, because I knew I would be better following one of the fastest guys here, but if my kart's not good enough to handle it anyway, I need to just pull off and get him. He pushed that guy out of the way for me, and I was able to stay right on his bumper. I got a couple of passes just staying in his wake, but a little frustrating to know that I'm this fast, but so far behind. But anyway, expect more YouTube content. Expect more experimental content here on my YouTube rather than on my TikTok. The TikTok's probably going to stay mostly the same. There's going to be a bigger variety of stuff here because I want to see what I can get away with and what I can do here. Whereas TikTok, I'm a little bit more in my lane, I want to say. But, yeah, I guess let me know what you'd like to see. I don't know if there's anything particularly, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's going to be, like, an idea that I can easily execute on. A lot of what I've got is just kind of what I've already done. But if there's anything you're interested in seeing, I can do my best to try to provide it. So let me know. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. It helps me out so much. And hopefully this journey here on YouTube does a fraction as well as my TikTok has been doing, because it would be nice. I don't know how else to say it. I'm excited. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Oh,